TV.
Get it now. Welcome to a Cajun Classic Cars TV special. And we've got somebody from down to Bayou in my neck of the woods, down in Thibodaux. Josh Bourgeois, how you doing today, man?
How you doing this afternoon? Great. Great day.
Good deal. So are you related to the Bourgeois of the meat market?
No, I'm not related to those guys, but I'm very familiar with them. They put out a really good product. In fact, they supply our hamburgers for the Firemen's Fair.
All right. I'm glad I brought it up then. Speaking of the Fireman's Fair, of course, I've bragged a lot about being from Thibodaux and a lot of these podcasts, and it was great to get you guys flyer about what you're going to be doing. But before we talk specifically about this cool car that's behind me here, Thibodaux Fireman's Fair, man, when I was a kid, you don't know how many times I got sick on the Flyin Bobs. Going around and around, and there was had a DJ booth on it, and they played rock and roll, and then all of a sudden a siren would come on, it'd be spinning, and then they'd make us, they would do it backwards, and I was, you too, huh?
Oh, when they put it backwards, it always did me in. You start off forward, and when they stop it and turn it around going backwards, it would get to me.
Oh my gosh! So what was your graduating year?
1985.
So you graduated from where?
Thibodaux High School.
Well, I was 84.
Really?
We had to have been at school around, seeing each other around.
Absolutely.
Good. So it's good. It's good to bring back some memories and talk with you a little bit. So you're with the Thibodaux Fire Department.
I'm actually a member of Thibodaux Fire Company Number 1, which is with Thibodaux Volunteer Fire Department. I'm actually a board member and part of the auction committee. I was bestowed with the honor of honorary chief back in 2020. So I've been around. I've been a member since 1985. And
I'll tell you what, every time you guys would dress up to do parades and stuff, I loved those white hats, you guys, and you guys had your shirts all pressed and everything nice. I still remember that as a kid, man. You guys dressed up really nice and doing parades and stuff like that. And speaking of parades, heck, this car that you guys are going to be auctioning off would be a heck of a one for somebody to ride in the parade with, wouldn't it?
It would be really, really nice to be in a parade. It would. I just don't want to break it before we auction it.
Well, you were telling me there's the picture, and we'll show several pictures of it that you sent me. One of them where you were learning to drive it. And so let's go start at the beginning. So what kind of car is this that you guys are going to be auctioning off?
Okay. Mr. Donald Rouse's of Rouse's Markets, he donated a 1934 Ford Cabriolet. It is a complete nut and bolt restoration. It was restored back in the day by Epiphany Restorations out of Berkeley, California. And Mr. Rouse purchased it and put only about 300 miles on it, 400 at the most. It is in the condition of the restoration. This is probably one of the finest restorations I've ever laid my eyes on.
You also sent me, since you've been involved in cars all your life, you sent me pictures of your car. We'll show that now to folks. Tell us what car yours is.
All right, mine is a 1957 Chevy 210. Okay, it's a post car. My dad originally had the car, and when he passed away, I ended up with it and been keeping it going and rubbing on it and polishing on it since my dad had bought the car in 2007. And everything on that car has been changed except the paint job, the block, and the head. And our hands have been on most of it. It's cool. The paint job is 31 years old, and people just can't believe that.
Back to the Ford Cabriolet from Donald Rouse of Rouse's Supermarkets. This, of course, in conjunction with Thibodaux Fireman's Fair. Tell everybody when the fair is, what they can expect, and then we'll talk a little more about the car.
Okay, the fair is actually going to start next Thursday, and it's going to run through the 3rd. Is it? Yes, 4 days. It's a 4-day fair. The car is going to be auctioned off on Sunday at close to 2:30 as we can make it. Now, the entertainment for our fair, the fair is tremendous, man. It has grown into a monster. You really need to come back. We're going to have Blues Traveler as a feature band on Friday night. We're going to have John Foster on Saturday. And on Sunday, Keith Frank is going to be like the featured performer on Sunday.
So give us all the specs that you can, Josh, about this cool looking Cabriolet. Just kind of run down what this car has. I know you talked about the restoration, but give us a little bit more rundown that when people get a chance to bid on it, what they might win.
We have what it has. It has an original Ford flathead in it. It's a 221 cubic inch flathead V8. All right. It's got a 21 stud block with this 3 stud intake. It has a 1935 motor that's in it supposedly, and it's got the stock cylinder head, the factory aluminum heads, and it's an 85 horsepower engine. Okay. This thing will get up and go. One of Mr. Rouse's employees told me he's had it over 65 miles an hour already. So it's really smooth. It runs like a dream. We got this. It's got a Stromberg 48 2-barrel carburetor on it. A lot of the sheet metal is the original sheet metal on it, real Ford sheet metal. All the fuel lines and everything's all new. Everything is new. It has been upgraded. It has hydraulic brakes that were added to it. And also it's got the 17-inch wheels versus 16s. It also has an electric fuel pump for easy starting and reliability. This car started its life as a right-hand drive car, but when they restored it, they converted it back to a left-hand drive car. It spent most of its life in Uruguay. It was actually the vehicle for the ambassador to the United States in Uruguay. And look, I got under this thing with a flashlight, and I brought one of my friends who's a really car expert, Mr. Billy Robinson. We got underneath this thing and we tried to look for flaws. And it's a really top-notch restoration, and it's still in the condition that it was restored.
But Josh, I think one of the best features of the car, it's got what I call the mother-in-law seat.
Yes, it's got the little jump seat in the back. Absolutely. It's pretty cool. And it does have the convertible top. The convertible top does come up. This one does have the windows.
So if you had, I don't want to jinx anything, but if you had to guess, I mean, what would be your wish that this thing raises? If you had
I'm hoping it goes from around $65,000. 65, 70,000 is what we're hoping. Realistically, we don't know what we're going to get, but seeing as it's a donation from Mr. Rouse, anything we get is going to be a profit. Anything.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to get this word out to as many car people out there and get what the car is worth. You know, it's like I say, it's a fine automobile, and I'm just so grateful to Mr. Rouse for donating this thing.
If somebody wants to bid, it's just do they have to register to bid? Just show up and bid? How's that going to work, Josh?
Okay, on location, anybody just comes into the thing, they can bid. Live auction. This is a live auction with no reserve. Okay, we also going to have approximately 620, 630 other items that we start auctioning on Saturday night, and we continue through Sunday to the end of the auction, probably till close to 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. But this is going to go at 2:30 in the evening. We're going to do this. To register, I have my phone number on the site and everything else, and in the ads to contact us. I'm the main contact on the car right now, and we'll contact and we'll arrange somebody to call you or whoever. Unfortunately, we don't have live streaming or anything like that. So we're going to make phone calls and contact and make sure they're on their phone at that time. We're going to put it on speakerphone, and it's going to be part of the live auction. You know,
well, I wish you guys great weather and good luck financially for the Thibodaux Fire Department, and have fun at the Firemen's Fair. And we'll put information here as we close out on the screen so folks know. And hey, don't get sick on the Flyin Bobs if you're riding the Flyin Bobs again.